101.7 The Fox. That is the latest track from Avenged Sevenfold, Scream. I'm Scott Les. We've been talking for a couple of weeks now about a pretty big rock show that's going to be happening tonight in Sonoma County at the Phoenix Theater as the Fox welcomes Hed PE live. Man, tickets are still available. You can get them right now at the Last Record Store or the Backdoor Disc and Tape. And you can also get them at the box office tonight. But we're joined right now with the frontman from Hed PE here with Jahred Shane. How you doing today, Jahred?
I'm doing great, dude. Thanks for having me in your beautiful studio.
Well, you're making it a little bit better. I appreciate your time today driving up from Petaluma for this great intimate opportunity to hang with you today. And congratulations on the sound of the new CD release, New World Orphans. It's fantastic.
Thank you, man. We're having a good time with all the love we seem to be getting from this new CD. It seems like our people and like new people are enjoying it, so it feels good.
And you guys have kind of battled through, I want to say, the way the music business has changed. And I want to say music in general has changed, and the music business has changed in the last 10 years that you guys came out during the big rap rock phenomenon, as it was. But now you guys seem to be really diving head in and continuing to power through the underground scene, the independent scene. You guys have pretty much made a name for yourselves and pretty much leading the way.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, you said it all right there, you know, so we're having a good time on the underground scene. You know, unfortunately, we were lumped into a lot of bands, you know, into the late 90s that I wasn't even a big fan of, right. But, you know, everything happens for a reason. And so now we're enjoying it, now that people are even playing one of our songs on real radio like this one. You know, it's a good thing. It helps us get the revolution started, you know.
And going back a couple of years, you guys have had a busy touring schedule. You guys toured with Ozfest. So was that like 8 years ago?
I think that was 99.
And how was your impression with touring with Ozfest? Was that like the first or second year they got that thing underway?
You know, in 99, I was a different person, really partying way too much, you know, and Ozfest was definitely the right place to be, if you know, so it was like summer camp, rock and roll summer camp, you know, and it was just, mostly for me, it was just so great to be on the stage while, like, the original Black Sabbath plays, or, you know, to be on stage when System of a Down plays, or Slipknot, or whatever, so it's just a good job to have, to be able to watch some of those killer bands up close.
And you guys are heavily influenced, many people may not know, by metal. You know, not only like bands like Slayer, but even the old school, the Godfathers of metal, Black Sabbath, that you guys were featured on that Black Sabbath tribute album, Nativity
Oh,
of Black.
Sure. I mean, you can hear the metal influence on our stuff for sure, but it's a more thrashier, you know, metal than kind of a more studio-produced metal or whatever.
And when you guys did the Nativity in Black sessions, did you get to pick your song, or did someone say, hey, here's the one you're doing, good luck with it?
Here's the one you're doing, good luck.
Really?
Yeah. The ones, obviously, the ones you want are taken up by, like, Pantera and whatever, you know. But that's, just to be included is, like, you know, for me, just such an honor, you know. And
when you guys, you got the title, which was Sabracadabra,
yeah.
And here it is. This is the original. Did you guys have to go back and kind of remind yourselves of what a great track that was before you put your own impression on it? Or?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I studied the track, and it's a very long track, the original. I think it's like 7 or 8 minutes, so we had to do a paraphrased version of it. And, you know, interesting story, when I was in Japan and I was backstage and talking to, because I used to be friends with Dimebag Darrell, I'm not trying to drop names, but that song came up and Phil was like, hey, is that you? Those are great vocals. And then he was like, you need to quit that rap stuff. He didn't say stuff, but I know it's a family show.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
But anyway, yeah, so, you know, it's been a great experience to be on some, like a tribute album to Black Sabbath.
Yeah, one of the greatest bands ever. We're sitting in the studio right now with Jahred Shane, the frontman from the Hed PE rock band, as they're going to be playing live tonight. This is going to be a great show at the Phoenix Theater. An all-ages show, by the way. We've got a couple of local bands opening up, including History and Strike to Survive. I do want to play a track going back a couple of years to remind some of the old school Hed PE fans that you guys are going to be playing throughout the catalog for tonight's show.
Yeah, you know, we've got 7 albums, so we'll play stuff from like from the 90s, and then some of the new, more hardcore stuff for sure.
Cool.
Know.
I wanted to throw this track in there. This is we were just talking about off air. This is Bartender. This is Hed PE on 101.7 The Fox.